What if I told you there was a man who fell in love with something no one else could touch? Not a queen, not a goddess carved in stone, but the moon. Every night, while the village slept, he stood alone under the sky, whispering promises to a glowing spirit no one believed existed. They laughed at him. They called him mad. Until one night, the moon answered, and when she did, the sky changed forever. Would you love someone the world cannot see? Or would you let fear steal your miracle? Stay with me, because this is the story of the man who married the moon. In a quiet village surrounded by palm trees and red earth roads, there lived a man named Cairo. Cairo was different. While other men chased wealth, land, and wives, Cairo chased the night sky. Every evening, he climbed the same hill outside the village and sat beneath the great baobab tree. And every evening, he looked up at the moon as if she were listening. "Why do you stare at emptiness?" the villagers mocked. But Cairo would smile, because to him, the moon was not empty. She felt alive. And one night, when the wind was still and the world silent, he whispered, "If you're more than light, show me." The clouds shifted. The moon glowed brighter. And a voice, soft as silver rain, answered, "I have always been here." Before him stood a woman woven from moonlight. Her skin shimmered like water under stars. Her eyes held the quiet of midnight. "I am Celine," she said, her voice like distant music. You can change the spirit's name depending on culture or storytelling style. She explained that she was the spirit of the moon, bound to watch the earth but forbidden to walk it freely. "But you see me," she said, "and because you see me, I can stand here." Cairo did not kneel. He did not run. He simply said, "I have loved you long before I knew your name." And the moon's spirit smiled. Every full moon, Celine descended. They talked for hours about loneliness, about watching the world, but never belonging to it. Cairo told her of human fears. Celine told him of cosmic silence. Their love grew quietly. But secrets do not stay hidden in small villages. One night, a hunter followed Cairo to the hill. He saw the glowing woman. The next morning, the entire village was in uproar. "A demon, a curse. He has invited spirits into our land." The village chief warned Cairo, "Choose the spirit or your people." Cairo looked at the frightened faces of those he grew up with. Then he looked at the moon rising in the distance. "I choose love." On the night of the brightest full moon ever seen, Cairo stood alone on the hill. The villagers watched from afar, expecting disaster. Instead, the sky turned silver. The stars circled like dancers. Celine descended brighter than ever before. "You cannot live in both worlds," she told him gently. "If you marry me, you must leave the earth." Cairo did not hesitate. "If love requires sacrifice, I give it." The moonlight wrapped around him. The ground trembled softly. And before the villagers' eyes, Cairo rose into the sky. Some say they saw two silhouettes standing on the moon that night. Others say the moon has glowed warmer ever since. The legend lives on. To this day, elders tell children, when you see a man-shaped shadow on the moon, that is Cairo. And when the moon shines especially bright, they say, that is the night the moon remembers love. Some villagers regretted their fear. Some still call it madness. But lovers? Lovers look at the moon differently now. Because maybe, just maybe, love is not limited to what others can understand. Would you choose love over society's approval? Do you believe spirits can love humans? If the moon called your name, would you answer?